Hello everyone, today we are going to see how to create to-do list using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So this is the demo of the website we are going to build. Like if we enter any task and clicking enter key will enter it. Using the checkbox, it is also showing the number of tasks which are pending. We can add more tasks. जब उसमें ज़्यादा टास्क होंगे लाइक so now we can click the checkbox if the task is done, and if we want to delete it we can also delete it using the delete icon. This Using this clear button we can remove all the tasks. So this was the demo. Now let's get to the source code. So this is the source code of the website. First we have added basic HTML layout for a HTML file, document type HTML, HTML language, head tags. Then starting from the body tag, we first created a container to make a to-do list. Okay, so in the container we have first specified a heading stating to-do list using h1 tag. Then we have an input field to enter our task. For that we are creating a division class input field, and in the input field area we are creating a text area. In the placeholder it is showing enter your task, and then we have specified a list icon using the icons, and then the input field area division is closed. Then to store the list that we are going to create, we are creating a ul class to do list. So ul is basically used to create an unordered list. So this will basically work with the javascript we are going to specify. So then in the last bar we have this pending task, which is going to schedule the number of pending tasks we have. So first we have created a text type area that you have no task pending, but in the term no we are actually specifying a new class. This is basically used because this node term can be changed to 1, 2, 3. So using the javascript this no can be changed, but you have task pending will still remain constant. And also in this we have a button which is clear all to remove all the tasks. And in the last we have attached the JS script. So this was very basic HTML code. So this is the CS, and for the you can get the source code in the description box. You can modify the CSS according to your requirement, or you can take help from here. Now let's understand the JavaScript functions we have used. So here we have specified all the variables in which we are getting stored the input that we are putting in that. So like in the input field text area, whatever we place it is going to be stored in input field, and all the list to do list container has is stored in to do list column. The pending number, that is the amount of pending tasks, is stored in the pending number, and the clear button value is stored in the clear button. So first we will understand all the basic functions we have created. Okay, so we will start from the function that is input field dot event listener key up e. So this function is basically specifying when we have entered anything in the text field and then we enter the enter key value. So first we are removing the white spaces in front and back of the input field using this trim function. Then if the key entered is enter, and second thing the input value we have entered is greater than 0, then we have already created a ul list in the HTML code now. So now for that unordered list we have created, we are creating elements, that is li tag. So in this li tag we are naming its class a list pending, and whenever we will like hover over this li tag, then handle status will function with that element only. We will understand the handle status later. Now we are in the li tag. We are first specifying a checkbox. Then we have a span class text in which we are writing the input value, that was a variable which we specified in the starting. And then we have a icon which is delete task, and whenever we click this icon, then this delete task function will execute it with this element. So this will be entered in the to-do list column, and the input field will now become empty, and then all task function will be executed. I will explain the all task at the end. So now the handle status which was used here, that is whenever we hover over any element. So when we will hover any element and click on it, then only this function will be executed. So at that point the checkbox will be checked, and whatever the value will be, it will toggle. Means if it is false, then it will become true, and if it is true, then it will become false. So that is the handle status function, and in the end it is also executing the all task function. Now coming to the delete task that we were using, that whenever we click on this icon, then delete task will function with this element, whosoever delete icon we are pressing. So in that we will actually remove the parent element of that. After getting that parent element, that particular li tag will be removed, and after performing this, then all task function will execute. Now coming to the clear button function. So on click, the to-do list.inner HTML will become empty, that is all tasks will be deleted, and then at last we will perform that all task function. Now coming to the all task function, which is performed after every operation like adding, deleting, and checking in, unchecking the task. So this all task function is basically used to change that number of pending tasks that was present at the bottom in the to-do list. So what it will do, from the pending area it will get the task, all the tasks, and then this operation will execute. That is, if the task dot length is equal to 0, that is if there is no task present, then it will output no. But if there are particular tasks present, then in that column task dot length will be executed. And these all are written, the to-do list containers that are basically creating, we have specified that here. So this all task function is basically used to specify the number of pending tasks. Then we understood about the enter key which was creating an li element. Then there was this handle status that was used to toggle the checkbox whenever we click on any element. So this delete task was then used to delete the task from the list, and then we had that clear button to remove all the elements. So that was all about the JS file. So this was all about the source code. Since now you have seen the source code, you can better understand its functionality, that it is the container. Then we have the h1 tag, this is the input field, this is the placeholder with the icon, and then we had a ul container which will be created later on. Then we have this pending task list, this is a button. So on writing, so when I press this enter key, so this li tag is created. This, when I click on this, this is the handle status, and then this is the delete icon. Also we can see that when we perform these operations, this is that function, this is giving the number of tasks pending. So this was all about the to-do list. Hope you liked it. You can get the link to this source code in the description works. Thank you.